Almighty, come on in. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's crackin'? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and welcome to another exciting episode of I Ain't Saying, I'm Just Saying. With the Rock With Me Nation. Yeah, man, y'all playing that thing. Oh, man. The Rock With Me Nation, the recast, the Tyler movement, the honor Chadwick Boseman is getting stronger, more powerful every day. And listen, I got a question for y'all. Is this 2021 or is this 2022? No. That I only ask because when you think about it, the only person that's missing from the rehashing of last year's news is Vox and Mastertainment. Everybody else saying the same thing they said last year. Rinse, wash, repeat. Rinse, wash, repeat. Gloria Grace, whatever her name is, she said the same thing she said last year. Comic Book Cast saying the same thing this year. Emergency Awesome saying the same. It's just with a different twist. Hey, listen here. Propaganda. They just trying to throw us off our game. I like picking at this dude because this is funny to me. Lonely Banter. I'm not gonna crack on you, but I just think it's funny because I keep mentioning your name because you're just wrong as a fake dollar bill, and you just not gonna admit it. But when this movie coming out? When was it scheduled to come out though? Can y'all tell me when it's scheduled to come out? Initially. When is it scheduled to come out now? Time is on our side. Yes, it is. Nate, this video for you. This video's for you and Anti-Recasters and Ryan Coogler. Because y'all say y'all got so much love for my dog and everything like that. Shout out to my man, saying MJ for hitting me up with this and everything like that. I'm just going to hit play. And, you know, Anthony Mackie, y'all say how Chadwick can be disrespectful, Chadwick and everything. I'm going to let the dude, I'll call him a dog. Because honestly, I'm sorry. I might have got too personal with that one, but I feel like it ain't really too many people speaking for Chadwick Boseman. Not even enough people speaking for the Boseman family. We know it ain't Marvel. But anyway, hey, I'm gonna give you some insight to the actor. This is him doing an interview with Yes Girl.
Chadwick, this is kind of cool for you because I know you're a producer and director, but you also produced this.
Right.
And Stefan, your character was not...
They talking about 21 Bridges.
Black, right? It wasn't...
He wasn't originally...
So tell us a little bit about 21 Bridges.
You didn't see the script that I initially saw. You never saw that script.
I never saw that.
Yeah.
Did you say anything? Do you think you saved them by changing it? Like when you say you see the script, because I know you said you had to rewrite it.
It just would have been... It wouldn't have been possible for it to be you, really. Mm-hmm. So, because it was so entrenched in, like, being from particular neighborhood in New York, and that you know it had its own culture to it, you know what I'm saying? So
imagine that he changed the actor to fit the culture of New York. He ain't changed New York to fit the culture of the actor. Hey Ryan.
Yeah, it was still a good script.
Mm-hmm.
It was still a good script. You know, it just needed something to make it work, I think, for where we are in society right now, and for me to be the detective. So that changed. It was like a snowball.
Let me ask you a question real quick. I know y'all are supposed to be asking the questions, but was it because did you feel like you wanted to change the role?
Talk about yours.
To make so it would be black, or that you would just find the best actor for that role?
Well, it was both. It was both, because there's certain things that we're able to bring at times that another person could bring. Right. You know, so it went hand in hand, and you know, well, as far as like, you know, us as actors, I have for years been, because here's the thing, very often what will happen is let's say me and Michael B, people will put us against each other because you know, and it's an ingrained racism that we as black audiences have. We believe that there can only be one guy, right?
To root for.
The one guy that we can I want to go see his movies, or one movie star. That's because the industry has shown us that. and has not made available a lot of stories for the difference. Whereas with white actors, they can coexist in a space and all shine. And so that was one of the things that Michael and I talked about, and a lot of
he said that was one of the things that him and Michael talked about. You would swear, based on the way Marvel has been conducting themselves, Nate Moore, Ryan Coogler, who happens to be Michael B. Jordan's BFF, that Michael never had this conversation with Chadwick Boseman.
You know, actors that I have communed with, worked with, that's a conversation that we have to fight what the industry has done to us. So we have to change the way we think about our art. We have to change it, because that ultimately raises the aesthetic. That raises like the types of movies we can make. And so if we work together, it automatically pushes the rest of the industry to follow in line.
The sexiest.
I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna pause it right there. I'll put the link. It's on Spotify and everything like that. Y'all can go check it out. But to those who have said, Anthony Mackie, there's only one Chadwick Boseman. What say you, Anthony? I'm gonna ask you on Twitter because I need to hear from you. What say you, Anthony? You said there can only be one Chadwick Boseman. Well, if we listen to Chadwick Boseman, why there can only be one Chadwick Boseman? Chadwick Boseman stood for the opportunity, the expansion of roles for brothers and sisters in Hollywood. Where you at, Anthony? Because you Chadwick's friend, right? You his best friend? Where you at, Michael B. Jordan? I told you to touch your nose and stay out of this. I did. I gave you a specific warning. I said, touch your nose and stay out of this. You hard-headed. No, you entitled. You think it's a game. It's not. It's not. It absolutely is not. I don't expect any better from Grace Randolph and Vox. I expect them to push a narrative and toe a company line. I'm disappointed in Master Tainment. I'm disappointed in everybody that looks like me that has been pushing this narrative. I'm disappointed in everybody that looks like me that has continued to push this narrative and degrade the Boseman family even after they heard Nate Moore's statement a matter of minutes. Do you think it was respectful to the actor for them to consider what to do with the character that the actor portrayed and how to honor the actor in a matter of minutes? Do you think that was respectful? And I'm speaking to everybody. So here we go. The recast the T'Challa movement, we don't want to hear from no YouTubers. We don't want to hear from no celebrities. We want to hear from one person. And Nate, I need you to be sitting across the table from Derek Boseman. You can have Kevin and Ryan in the background in the green room if you want to. I'm pretty sure there are other members of the Recast T'Challa movement that'll be in the green room with them. I'm almost pretty sure of that one. But Nate Moore, you owe Derek Boseman, based on this statement from the man that you call yourself honoring, you owe Derek a conversation. At the very least, you need to be able to talk to Chadwick's wife, because we know Vanessa is very much beloved by Laker Nation. But we got questions in regards to the love that the MCU, Marvel Studios, says they got for Chadwick Boseman. Ironically enough, since Derek Boseman's statement, We ain't heard from you, Nate. You got your peoples talking for you. Nate, just like you got your people talking for you, Chad, we got people talking for him. Derek got people talking for him. The Recast T'Challa movement has people talking for them. And you need to understand something. Because, see, as I said to somebody else, you're going to wind up having to sit across the table from somebody else, too. Because I said there's going to be somebody else in that green room. I did. And you need to know who it's going to be. But the petition is just a petition. The movement is just that, a movement. Now, Nate, I understand you may never have heard this song before, but it's a tune by Public Enemy. Nate, we a nation. And it's going to take a nation to get that movie made successfully so you can make some money. But as far as the nation, the Recast Nation, you finna take a L. Now, what you don't want is you don't want the Boseman family coming out saying, don't support this movie. You can't recover from that. You know how I know you can't recover from the Boseman family saying, don't support this movie? You having a hard time recovering from Derek's statement. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.